on-wing A-Class car. It's got some special meaning behind it on the decal package. The guy who we're racing for tonight, we designed the car in memory of him, and this is his race tonight that we put on for him starting last year. It's an exciting night for me and his family and all the racers to be out here supporting Roy. Roy was a great guy. He loved to give you a hard time. Huge racing fan. Anytime you seen him, it was always a conversation dealing with racers, whether it was NASCAR, Indy, open wheel. He knew a lot about every type of racing out there. Just a great guy to talk to and be around. My favorite memory of Roy was probably about the first time I met Roy and had to deal with him. He brought Jeff's car to the shop and where I work, and I serviced it and stuff, and he took off to a town nearby, and I ended up putting the wrong oil filter on it. About halfway to the next town, the oil filter blew off of it. I had to go pick him up and give him a ride back to town and fix the car, so he gave me a lot of hell over.
You know, we knew Roy. We've been racing with the JSR series for quite a while here, and be pretty cool to see this race go over well, keep going for the future. My favorite memories of Roy and Jeff, you know, Roy's always been been quite the comedian, and he's one of those guys you can never take serious. Jeff's the same way. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. One of the coolest things I've seen with Roy was when he got to go up and take his picture with Keith Coons at Belleville after they won the Nationals. You know, being that I knew Roy, it would be such a big deal. I'd love to win this race. Give it a shot tonight. We got 30 laps, I think it is, and just give it all we got.
Yeah, this is a very important event to a lot of us. You know, I've been coming and racing J-Husker events since I was real young, and Roy has always been here, just a very big race fan. You know, he's at every race. Him and his son Jeff, and you know, he's been a friend to us all. So it's tough that we lost him, but I think this is an amazing event to memorialize a great fan of the sport. Oh, I guess the biggest memory is that every time I show up to a J-Husker race, you know, he comes right over to the trailer and wants to have a conversation. You know, I mean, like I said, he's been a dear friend to us all, and so it's sad to come to the racetrack and not have him be able to come up and shoot the breeze with you and have a conversation, because, you know, he's got the biggest heart in the pit area, and you know, we just miss him dearly. It'd mean a lot, you know. I just more than anything, I just want to put on a good show for the fans and for the Cooley family. You know, if I can win this and give back to Jeff, I mean, that's what I want to do, you know. But to anybody that wins this event, it's a special one. So like I said, most importantly, we just want to put on a good show.
Definitely one of the coolest experiences in my racing career. Me and Jeff, we kind of have our little ritual. Anytime that I make it in victory lane and J-Husker competition, he gets up there and takes a photo with me. And we've done it ever since my first feature win at Washington, Kansas, and you know, that was always kind of cool. We would Jeff would stand in victory lane with me, and Roy would take the picture. So me and Jeff kind of have a cool thing going on where any feature win that I get, I give him the trophy and he puts it up in his house. So it was really cool last year. I got to hand him that trophy that they made, and I was glad he got to go home with it, you know, the first annual memorial race. It just pretty much, we went down there that night, and our goal was to win it for Roy, so that we could, you know, give the trophy to Jeff. So it was really cool. The night was pretty much perfect. So the funny thing is, we struggle at this racetrack, and we really have a hard time when this place blows off. And last year we just kind of threw the toolbox at it. We ended up winning. You know, it was kind of meant to be. So we're just going to go out there and try to stay in front of that 12 car, that 10 car, a few other guys that decided to show up tonight. So I think the 71, Austin Schaefer, he's a pretty good car. The 49, I mean, anybody that really shows up here, Friesen definitely, the young gun Cromwell. I mean, if we get the people that said they're going to show up, it's going to be an awesome show. I don't have necessarily one particular memory, but what I always think of when I think of Roy Cooley is him and Jeff rolling up in that white Lumina while we're working on that the afternoon of the two-day show in Washington, Kansas, and they're always there with a smile on their face. They're the biggest race fans in the country. You know, they wouldn't miss one if they had an opportunity, and just seeing them happy, never complaining, always at the racetrack.
started off P1, and I know my crew members put a good setup on the car and took the green flag, checked out about car length, and I know Jacob Latta was beating my back door down, but luckily we held him off, held our line strong, and came out with a victory. You know, we've had a rough season so far, and you know, we've lost a lot of races this year off those last lap cautions, but I told for all the hard work my team does, I had to put it all on the line and hold on to that victory. Yeah, I knew Roy. He was always at the racetrack. Good guy. Everybody liked him. He was probably one of the biggest fans of open wheel racing. It means a lot. I mean, not only that we came up a spot short last year, it felt good to win it for my team and Roy and Jeff and everybody that makes this race possible.
Final time tonight, race fans. We're going to ask you, and we thank you for sticking with us here this evening. Your race fans out here in the Jefferson County Speedway. Say live, coming at you. Everybody hold tight. Let's take the win on this Anticipation down the back straightaway. They'll hit for number 3.
Yeah, one of those nights. It was a daytime race turned into night because the heat races a lot of cars. I don't think anybody suspected there'd be 27, 28. I don't know what we had for wing cars, and almost that many in non-wing, and it just took the toll on the track, and it unfortunately kind of made it one lane, but that's fortunate when you're the pole sitter. It means a lot. I mean, his boy and dad, they come to the shop quite a bit doing die casts when they were around, when he was still alive, and I knew of him for years, and this is special, and it's special for him. I'm just happy to be part of it. I'll probably, I mean, best memories when him and his, you know, when they come into the shop all the time, they would spend hours going through the die casts that we had, picking through, and I mean, it was just, it was a special bond between a father and son that just not a lot of people understand and have. So.